The 4runner has been discontinued. Right here on my right side, we're looking at a 5th generation SR5 4runner, and on my left side, we are looking at the 6th generation SR5 4runner. Now, we know that traditionally we had 3 vehicles that were the same vehicle with different batches with the Toyota and Lexus lineup. Lexus GX 460, or previously the 470, and then overseas we had the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and the 4runner, which was the 5th generation 4runner right here on my right side. There were 3 vehicles that were essentially the same vehicle, just rebatched and with different features, right? Now, for this new generation of 4runners, we have this 4runner that will no longer be the same vehicle as the Land Cruiser Prado, the Lexus GX. Now, the Lexus GX and the Land Cruiser Prado are obviously now equivalent to Toyota's new Land Cruiser. So in reality, if we still had a 4runner like we have traditionally had here in the US, it would be the new American Land Cruiser Prado, which is the new American Land Cruiser. So the new Land Cruiser should have been the new 4runner. But now we have this, the new 2025 4runner 6th generation, which in reality is the same vehicle as a Tacoma. Now, why did Toyota do this? Toyota did this for efficiency and obviously to cut costs and things like that. Now, they did the same thing with the Sequoia, even though the Sequoia had been like that. You have Tundra turns into a Sequoia. So now what they did is, we're gonna do this with the Tacoma and the 4runner. So now you have this 4runner. The 4runner has been discontinued. Back in 22, when I used to work at a different dealership, Toyota has all their managers, higher rank managers, general sales managers and GMs, they fly them out to Vegas and they have a big Toyota meeting where they show them what's coming up with Toyota, they talk to them about what's Toyota's plans, and they talk about all kinds of things that Toyota is planning ahead with. Now, when my manager had come back from Vegas, he told me they will discontinue the 4runner. And I'm like, what? How and why will Toyota discontinue the 4runner? That doesn't make any sense. This is one of their best selling vehicles, one of the most popular vehicles in history for Toyota. Now I understand why they were saying they were discontinued. And I'm thinking that they were going to get rid of the 4runner altogether because they were bringing their Land Cruiser Prado to the US. Rebatch as just Land Cruiser, no Land Cruiser Prado. And I don't know, maybe somebody in Toyota had a great idea. Say, hey guys, why are we gonna get rid of the 4runner? One of our greatest vehicles. Let's just take a Tacoma, close it out, and now we have a 4runner. And we can have both the Land Cruiser and the 4runner. And there will be 2 different vehicles for different needs. As we know, the Land Cruiser is in a higher end. In reality, and as I've been telling some of my 4runner customers, some of the customers that had a 4runner previously, I tell them, if you want the new 4runner, you have to get a Land Cruiser. If that's what you want, if you want to keep and continue having the same standards on the next vehicle coming up, I would get a Land Cruiser. If you've been inside of a Tacoma, if you've been inside of the new 4runners yet, then you will notice that it's not the same space in the interior. I mean, you can actually see on these 2 cars, this is a much smaller car, this is a bigger car, and if I can be honest, this car still looks a lot better than this vehicle over here. And you know, back in the days before the 4runner actually made it to the dealerships, and people were coming to look for it. Hey, we want to see the new 4Runner. I said, hey, no problem. Come over here, follow me. And I was showing my Tacoma. And I said, get in this Tacoma, sit in this Tacoma. And if you like this Tacoma, then you're gonna like the 4Runner because it's gonna be exactly the same. So you're essentially sitting in a 4Runner right now. Is the only difference is gonna be closed out. That's what I have been telling my customers were looking for 4Runners when they weren't here yet. Now, if you sit in one of these 4Runners, you will notice the change in size and comfort in the interior. And also, when you ride in these new 4Runners, they definitely do not feel the same smoothness as it felt like one of these 4Runners over here. And man, if you have test driven a Land Cruiser, one of our new Land Cruiser, wow. The smoothness of the ride on the new Land Cruisers is amazing. I'm actually in love with that car. Obviously, not super happy about the 4-cylinder turbo, but the car is actually amazing, and every time I drive it, I like it even more. Anyways, well, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you very much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and share this video with all your friends. You'll have a great day. Bye-bye.